Hey there guys, Michael here. Today I'm going to test out the FeiyuTech's time lapse, and I'm going to do that while changing the brakes on my car. Anyhow, here is took the brake fluid cap off. There's some replacement just in case I need it. If you can tell, it's a little bit low, but that's expected. My brakes are about gone. Got some brake cleaner to help clean some brake cleaning stuff off. Got the tools I'm going to need, and next will be to set up the FeiyuTech. I've also got my Bugatti M90 for my tunes today. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and set this camera up here, hopefully, and get this time lapse going. And here we go with the time lapse. There I am, getting the tire loose, jacking up the car. In a second here, I'm going to have to cut the internet to the FeiyuTech. It did continue recording. I did walk over to check it. And the reason I cut the internet, I was trying to listen to Pandora through that Bugatti M90. And when the song ended, it didn't start playing because there wasn't any internet connection. The bolts for the brake system were so tight, I literally went and had to get a shovel so that way I could help break them. I don't have a breaker bar. I really am lacking as far as tools go. I don't work on my cars very much anymore. It's actually been probably about 10 or 12 years before I've ever even worked on a car. Once I got married, started working and making money that I could afford to take cars to the shop. That's what I started doing. Unfortunately, in doing so, I have lost a lot of my skills. This first brake took a little bit longer than it does on the second brake as far as swapping out the pads go, just because I was, not that I didn't know what I was doing, it was just remembering how everything went back together, working with tools that I had, cleaning it, and there we go, get the tire back on. I'm going to lower the car down here in a second, and we're going to go over to the other side. Doing disc brakes does not take long at all, especially if you have all the tools that you need. I think that I'm definitely, hopefully I won't have to do my brakes again for another, 10 years. Not that I've had this car that long. It's just that I haven't had to work on anything for so long. I like the quality of this hyper-lapse video. It's very stable. It's not moving around. Obviously I had to move it, but the ISO's good. The lighting stays pretty consistent throughout the entire video. The FeiyuTech did a really good job as far as just staying there and not moving. I do have it on the tripod that came with the gimbal from FeiyuTech that I have. It just screwed right in. Here I am. Here's the worst part of the whole video. I'm going up to the front brakes already, and needless to say, they're a lot more heavy duty than they are the back brakes. The back brakes only do about 10% of the stopping. The front brakes do the rest. So everything's bigger. I used the little jack there to try to jack the socket up to just apply more pressure to try to break the bolts loose. They wouldn't come loose. I tried. I wasn't going to use the shovel again because I already broke the handle of the shovel. And I turned the wheel out maybe to get a little more leverage on the bolts so that way I could try to break them loose. It wasn't going anywhere. And this video is so quick, I really don't have much time to explain anything that's going on here. Other than the fact that I'm trying to get the bolts loose. I can't do it. I end up giving up. Probably going to just hit it with a whole bunch of PB nut blaster, leave it for a few days, and try again. Alright, so I did the back brakes. I filled it up with fluid, my little reservoir. I tried to do the front, but I'm going to need an impact wrench or something to tighten or to get everything off. So back brakes are done. Fresh set of pads. Rocking out my Bugatti. I broke my shovel using it as a breaker bar because I don't have a breaker bar, along with all the other million tools that I don't have that I need, but I don't use often enough to warrant buying. So that was it. Hyper-lapse of doing the back brakes on my Mazda Millennia. I was hoping to be able to get all the brakes done, but that is something for another day. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope this hyper-lapse video was everything you were hoping it would be as far as the video goes. Alright, talk to you later. Ciao.